Hey everyone, Fandrax here with something of an addition or addendum to a previous video I made. A ways back I made a musings about an indie RPG by the name of To Earthen, a fun little title with a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man of a story that was backed up by some legitimately excellent Final Fantasy-esque turn-based combat. I thought it was a pretty good game, though I could easily see how the less than serious story might have been a deal breaker for a lot of people considering it's not what one is likely to expect when diving into an RPG of any kind, if we're being honest. Well, if you watched that original video and thought it looked cool but couldn't quite wrap your head around playing as a group of farm animals in space, then golly gee if I don't have news for you, because To Earthen's developer, Ephium, is back with a new title by the name of Scarmonde. Scarmonde quite simply possesses all the awesome combat that was found in To Earthen without any of the story weirdness. I'm serious, there isn't a hint of memery to be found here. Mainly because Scarmonde basically doesn't have a story. Like, at all. And I don't mean in the sense that the story isn't the focus, which in the case of RPGs is usually code speak for the story is ass. I mean there is no story. Something about having to collect treasures of an ancient dragon to save the world or something. I don't know, but it comprises about 4 lines of text in the opening, and unless you go looking for it, is never brought up again in any meaningful way. That's because Scarmonde is effectively a sandbox RPG. You draft a party of adventurers from a selection of 12 classes before you're thrust into the world and free to gorge yourself on all the turn-based combat you can handle. Your characters are your own, which, in a weird way, leaves Scarmonde as something of an 8-bit Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale mentioned in a Fandrax video! We got there! See, this is where things get interesting though. Not only do you get to choose the makeup of your party, you also get to intricately decide how each character is built. You unlock spells and abilities for characters through the collecting and subsequent spending of magical orbs, which allow you to decide what you become skilled in and when. You can unlock a bunch of weaker abilities and give yourself a lot of options, or splurge on more powerful options and become more specialized. Assessing what to unlock for which characters is a very important consideration because the party shares the same one stash of orbs, meaning you've only got so much currency to work with. Combine such autonomy with the great equipment systems where effectively every item has unique properties which grant further identity to how they're used in combat, and the same impeccable balance that was present in To Earthen, and Scarmonde is stupid amounts of fun. Even just playing the demo, I could not believe how quickly I got dug in. It took me all of 15 minutes before I started hoarding items and planning out how I was going to build each of my characters. And I seriously love the more traditional fantasy style that the game seemed to have taken in terms of presentation. I would take the darker, almost macabre theme of Scarmonde over To Earthen's sci-fi stylings just about any day of the week, thank you very much. These enemy sprites are outstandingly unsettling, with enough detail in the 8-bit graphics to get your mind going but leave out enough to really let your imagination go crazy, and I love every part of it. If you want a more detailed breakdown of my opinions of the gameplay found in Scarmonde, do go check out my original video on To Earthen, as they're similar enough that most everything is applicable here. Depending on when my lazy ass gets this video up, Scarmonde is either about to be imminently released or already out. If this looks interesting to you, or you just want some good old-fashioned Final Fantasy style combat to sink your teeth into, then you absolutely need to check this out. On that note, I'm going to get back to pretending that I've got important things to do and leave you with some footage I pulled from the demo. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.